Hey everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing yet another anti-MLM video, and for this video we are heading back on over to Reddit, filtering by top post of this week, and just seeing what the Huns are up to. So if at any point you guys do like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if at any point you really like it, please subscribe. Also make sure to check out my description below for all my fun links. I have links to my Patreon, my channel members, which are just additional ways to help support the channel. I also have links to my social medias, and I have links to, not multiple links. One link that leads to my anti-MLM playlist, which has over 220 videos at this point. So with that short intro out of the way, let's get started. Surely no one will notice Nutrition's post, remembering with some delicious specials. Firefighter, and then we have pictures. 9/11, police officers, firefighters, Twin Towers, Lady Liberty. New week, new opportunities, new delicious specials. And then the same, they're saying what the flavors are. So let's see. The police officer flavor is Lemonade Blast. The firefighter flavor is One in a Melon. I don't know what Vanilla Cookie is the Twin Tower flavor. And Lady Liberty is either vanilla or pistachio cookie. I'm not quite sure what it is. And the next post, it's Peanut Butter Cookie is the Twin Tower flavor. Oh my god. And down here, OP writes, my local Herbalife club. The post was up for almost 8 hours before they took it down and replaced it. When Jimmy Buffett died, they also posted Jimmy Buffett-themed drinks. Obviously not as egregious, but still. It doesn't look like they're planning to address it. How can you be so out of touch? How can you be so out of touch and think that this is how you should ever sell your product? Like, remembering with some delicious specials. This is not, you shouldn't, that's how you're gonna remember 9/11 is by trying to sell your overpriced Herbalife shakes at your pretend to be real life smoothie club or whatever, smoothie shop. I just can't, here's the thing. I can believe it because this is totally the out of touch mentality that a lot of them think is okay in the MLM world. I guess because they hype each other up. They live in an echo chamber of everything you do as long as it's pushing your business forward is a good thing. But this is going too far, and this is... I'm literally speechless. It's like, I know people do stuff like this. This is not the first time I've heard of an MLMer, running a special and using some sort of tragedy to promote their business. I mean, whether it's like a world tragedy or just their own personal tragedy and they're looking for a way to profit from it. Either way, it's very sad and never how anyone should run business. I just couldn't imagine going into a smoothie shop on 9/11 and ordering the Twin Towers shake. Like, I would not be okay with that. As the comments on this say, what incredibly bad taste. Somebody else said, literally, figuratively, visually. Who thinks up this shit? And somebody else said, really desperate people. Yeah. I mean, when you need to get to the level of desperation in your business that you are running sales, promotions, and naming drinks after a literal tragedy, maybe take a look at yourself and look at the business that you are in. Maybe it's not what anyone should be in. Oh my god, there's another one. Another 9/11 and Herbalife crossover. We honor those fallen heroes of September 11th, and we will never forget. Open 7 to 2. Fallen hero fat reducing shake. Never forget tea. I have to laugh because I honestly, it's like a shock reaction. It's like, I'm so thrown off at the fact that real life people view this as okay. It's just like, it's like, I feel like this is like something that you would see in like a sketch comedy, because it's like, there's no way somebody would actually do this, but they are. Today is not only a memorable day for the world, but for me personally. I wouldn't be here at blah blah nutrition, not going to blah 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 September 11, 2017. Looking back, best decision ever was to try an Herbalife shake. 6 years ago, I had no idea my life was going to change for the better. 6 years ago, I walked into, they're just talking about a post they made. Honoring the fallen on the day we will never forget 9/11. And is this, can I, oh my god. Oh, maybe I can zoom in on the other one. The fallen hero fat reducing shake and the never forget tea. I don't know, which one would be more embarrassing to order? The Twin Towers shake or the never forget tea? Also, why does Herbalife always look so disgusting? Like it just, this doesn't look good. This looks disgusting. This one, I know it's probably like the granola or something in it, but it just blends together and does not look good. I need to go back to this other post. Let's see if we can actually see what is down here. Okay, it's just a picture, I'm assuming, of her and her daughter. Her and her grandchild, I'm not quite sure. And they're just kind of, they just, what is it called? They, like, not a retweet, but kind of like a retweet, but it's on Facebook. So like a rebook, a face re. I don't know Facebook. I don't know Facebook terms besides like the wall and poking someone. I don't even know if poking somebody is even still a thing. I used to have intense poke battles in high school with my friends. I think I went like over a year back and forth with one friend I had, and like we were so relentless about it. Like we would talk about it in class and be like, oh, I can't wait to get home and poke you. That seems weird. Saying that out loud seems very strange. Comments on this one say, fallen hero fat reducing shake. And then the throwing up emoji. See, that is when an emoji is absolutely appropriate, because they used it at an appropriate time, and they only used one of it. Even though I think me and multiple people would absolutely accept 90 emojis of the throwing up one when you name a shake. Fallen hero fat reducing shake. Actually, now that I think about it, that would be the most embarrassing one to order. That is the most embarrassing one to order. Somebody else says, it's in such poor taste, and at the same time that name is absolutely sending me. An actual human wrote those words in that order on a sign and had not one glimmer of, maybe I shouldn't do this. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like, this went through a couple, even if it's the same person, like the idea is in their head, they're writing it down, they took a picture of it, they're posting this picture, and not once in that line of events did they think, maybe this is a little insensitive. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I shouldn't be using a tragedy to promote my business. Never mind, I'm sure it'll go over real well. How can she think degrading people by calling them cheap and unhealthy will get her sales? I love sharing how using Labrie Pure and Natural heals your skin, hair, and body. When I share with you, it's only because you have at one point mentioned something about your skin you don't like. What I'm baffled about is when you tell me you can't afford to care for your skin, yet you're posting trips you're on. And that's okay. That's awesome. You can afford trips to Florida, fancy islands, Mackinac Island. I think that's right. Never mind, I looked it up and it's Mackinac Island. Please, for the love of God, protect your skin from the sun. I see your skin aging, looking sun-weathered, wrinkled, and I only want to help you with the best aloe skincare. With winter weather upon us, keep your skin hydrated. I promise you can afford Labrie. I can help you. You're spending more on junk at big box stores when you could have aloe healing your skin and supporting a friend's dream of helping others heal. Have a blessed day. This is a big go-to, is that when they are turned down multiple times, they feel the need to go on Facebook, or usually Facebook, or Instagram or TikTok, and vent about how they are just trying to do this to help the person that they're talking to. And it's like, no, you're just trying to get a sale, and you're just mad that they're spending their money how they want and not how you want, not on you. It's like, if they want to go on vacation, that's great. Let them go on vacation. And they are just letting you know, hey, I can't afford your overpriced skincare stuff. Like, I can probably only afford stuff that I can get at Walmart or Target that works perfectly fine. Because a lot of these MLMs that sell skincare, it's insanely overpriced, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, to insult somebody and say, I see your skin aging and sun-weathered, it's like, yeah, now they're totally going to want to come to you because you just insulted them. They can't wait to spend their money with the person that just insulted them. Great sales tactic. I could not imagine walking into a store and the person comes up to help and they're like, hey, you're really ugly. Don't worry, I got you. Like, you would feel so self-conscious and awful and not want to spend your money in that place, because the first thing that they basically do is insult you. And people don't like to be insulted. They don't like to be pushed to buy stuff. They don't like to be forced to buy stuff. They want to feel like they are spending their money how they want. And it sounds like this person is spending, well, not the Hun, but the person that they're insulting is spending their money how they want to. And who's to say also that they just don't want to buy from you, and that's why they're telling you they can't afford it. And instead of accepting that and moving on, you make a whole post insulting them and clearly, obviously calling them out because you specified specific trips that they went on. And they probably are never going to talk to you again. So instead of, just talking to them over time and maybe seeing, hey, even though you should never do this, but hey, is now a good time? Or hey, just letting you know, I still have the skincare, it's a great product. You just lost this person. This person will never come back to you as a customer, and you will definitely never get them as a recruit, that's for sure. Comments, down here, OP writes, typical really expensive hair/skin company. The last couple lines got me. Yeah, I know, it's like, just look out. Like, you should spend your money on me, not on you. Oh my god, aren't you so lucky getting to go on trips? It's like, I wish I could go on trips, but the only way I can go on trips is if I get a lot of people to buy overpriced products and sign up underneath me so that I can claim that my company loves me and sends me on free trips. Comments down here say, the 3 areas of the world: Florida, Fancy Islands, and Mackinac Island. Exactly, those are the only 3 places in the world, just like how we learned worldwide, the worldwide places that somebody had friends all over the world was Florida, Georgia, and Ohio. And it's like, yep, all over the world, worldwide. Somebody else said, LMAO, this cracked me up. I was like, did someone she knows specifically go to Mackinac? She's like, this word is getting me. Mackinac Island, and she is calling them out. The answer is probably yes, because that is a very, very specific place that I have never heard of, or maybe I have, and it's like I've never actually said it out loud, so I had to, you can see up here, I had to Google pronunciate how to say it.
Mackinac Island.
Mackinac Island. I had to know. But sometimes that's it's showing that I want to pronounce something correctly instead of continuously mispronouncing it. There is a couple things that I probably do mispronounce in my day-to-day life. I know that I say the word costume weird, and I've said this before. I say costume instead of costume, and I try to say costume actively in my head, when I say it out loud, because I know it's more correct, I think. But I've also heard from you guys that saying costume is the British pronunciation, which I find interesting that I pronounce it maybe the British way. I don't know if that is even the British way, and I don't even know why I'm talking about this, so I'm going to continue on reading the next post. Let's just move on to the next post. Oh no, Bath & Body Works is making laundry products. Bath & Body Works now has laundry products. 3 different emojis. How is this even legal? Just some education on these products. Hands over eyes monkey emoji. YouTube review where the ingredients were shown, and it's a long list of synthetic hormone and endocrine disrupting junk. Also, the bottle says 64 small loads and 32 large loads for $20. Meh, ha, head exploding, emojis. I'll stick with my 96 loads for $18.99. More excited emojis. No junk ingredients, essential oil scented, cleans anything I've thrown at it for 23 years with 4 kids, football pants, greasy work clothes, and everything in between. Hashtag know better, do better. I just thought it was funny when they said, like, how is this even legal? And I'm like, because they can create whatever product they want. You are not the only company in the world that can have laundry detergent as a product. It's like, how can that company make a product? How dare they? Is that even legal? Does anyone know? I know why they're saying is it legal, because like of all the additives that they have in the products. But also, you don't, like, people I think overuse laundry detergent and they use too much, so they may only get 64 small loads out of it or 32 large loads, but they could probably get a little bit more. But also, like, maybe because they're saying, like, 96 loads for $19. I'm like, it's only $1 more for this Bath & Body Works product. Like, I thought they were going to say, like, theirs was, like, $9.99 or something, and they can get 96 loads. That's a deal. But for only $1 less, they are able to get all this stuff, even though more than likely this Bath & Body Works stuff can also get your clothes very clean and smelling good. More than likely. They're just angry because they see competition, and that's why they're making this post, because they don't like competition, even though they will claim there's no such thing as an oversaturated market, which in the business world, people who actually know business know that that is absolutely true. Like, oversaturation is a thing. Down here, OP writes, had to share the obnoxious post from a Mela hun I know. And somebody down here in the comments writes, gosh, then there's me over here using Tide. Oh no. Somebody else said, all free and clear for me. $10 to $13 a bottle for a handful of months. Just me, no partner, kid laundry, and it doesn't irritate my skin. I can't use most Bath & Body Works products for that reason. And mentioning my skin issues is what usually prompts all natural, young living huns to shriek about how I need the oils. And have I thought about my gut brain? Yeah, Karen, that stuff irritates my skin too. There's no real winning for me unless the product is unscented. It sucks, but at least I found a reliable detergent that doesn't break the bank. That's awesome! That was good. See, look, they are probably selling. This person right here did a better job of selling me on the free and clear laundry detergent than this person did up here trying to sell me on their MLM laundry detergent. And it's not even about the price. It's just when you start out kind of negative and you are attacking another company's products to lift your product up, to me, that's never a good look. When you have to say, look over there, look at how bad that is, but we're better over here, don't you want to come over here? I'm not a fan of that. You shouldn't have to tear another person down to build yourself up. MLMer upset that other boss babes spam her with messages to buy their products. Alright, let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, goodness. Okay, big enough. Hey, y'all. Just a friendly as much as I can be because, y'all, I'm beyond annoyed, too, that I am already an Arbonne consultant. I've gotten so many messages from y'all just sliding right in and asking me to buy from you. Please stop doing this. These cold spammy messages are why network marketing get a bad name. Take the time to get to know people and they will let you know if they're interested. Promise! Hashtag with love! And then it's a picture of them holding a drink. I'm gonna assume it's an Arbonne drink, but this would have been maybe a time to like put an Arbonne product in here, like something that we obviously know is Arbonne. That would have been honestly really funny. But I love that they're annoyed that people are asking them to buy products from them, which I thought that you'd want to support your other small business boss babe, girl boss, CEO, bitches. Don't you just want to support each other? But no, instead you're annoyed. That seems kind of absolutely fair. And maybe you should look at yourself, because you probably are doing that. Maybe you think that you're doing it the right way, but you're still just a part of an MLM trying to sell people on overpriced products that they don't need. And saying, take the time to get to know people and they'll let you know if they're interested. So the fake friendship approach, which honestly I think is kind of more damaging and more annoying than the just asking people in cold messages like, hey, this is what I do, these are the products that I have, would you be interested in looking at them? It's annoying, but I think at least they are upfront and honest about what their approach is. Gotta see what the comments say on this. That drink looks so repulsive. Somebody else said, why is it chunky? Somebody else said, is it not ice? And then the same person responds, oh, maybe. The chunks look like they have a green tint, but maybe it's the drink refracting through it. Does it look chunky? Oh, it does look chunky. Alright, now I gotta look at the drink. Oh, my god. Yeah, I think it is just ice, but because of I assume this is a window right here, and like the way she edited the photo, it kind of does look like it's like bubbling up with like green mold. Mold is the word that comes to my mind when I see that. Does anybody else talk about the post, or are we just talking about the disgusting drink? Still about the drink. Still about the drink. Just all about the drink. Oh, this is funny. Okay, then somebody finally down here writes, I just like this random person's comment. Okay, so this person down here writes, so don't do it to me, but it's okay if I do it to others. And somebody responds, only I'm allowed to advertise to others. Somebody else said, rules for thee, not for me. And isn't that the truth when it comes to the MLM world? I can do it, but if other people do it to me, or I deem it bad, then that's where the problem is. It's like, oh, they're just doing it wrong. The way that we do it over here is the right way, but over there they're doing it the wrong way. But realistically, they're all just doing the exact same thing as the person next to them. Alright, we have reached the end of the video, and definitely at this point, we all know what time it is. It is meme time, and this says, random NPC conversation overheard in Starfield, which Starfield is a video game that came out a couple weeks ago at this point. My husband is absolutely obsessed with it, so that's why I know what Starfield is. And it says, the citizen says, my boss says that if I buy enough of our merchandise, she'll give me a promotion. And if that doesn't describe the MLM world, to be fair, a lot of things describe the MLM world, but it really is, if you buy enough of the product, then we'll give you a bonus. We'll give you a promotion. We'll give you a new title. It's like, you've done so well in this company because you bought enough of the product to self-promote yourself. It's like, people who are promoted don't buy their way to the top. Like, in a legitimate company, you hard work your way to the top. You don't buy your way to the top. And all of these MLMers have essentially, in a way, bought their way to the top. You know, they do some sneaky things behind the scenes. And we've seen people buy other people to get them to hit certain rank numbers so that they can rank up, so that the leader can rank up. And you're not supposed to do that, but they do that. And it's like, is it, like, why would, I mean, I understand why they do it, because they want to rank up, because it looks really good, because the higher the rank you are, the more you can flaunt that in front of people and use it as a way to get people below you. I understand that that's absolutely has to be the reason that they do that, but it's like, why would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you want to legitimately earn your way by selling the product and I guess, you know, getting people naturally below you because that's what you have to do, instead of having people buy your way to the top and be like, hey, if you do this and I'll help you and blah, blah, blah. It's like, how does that not sound sketchy and sneaky to people? Or I guess it does and they don't care. I could not let my integrity or my morals or any of that be corrupted for being in a job. Like, it's just, that's not worth it. Like, how you're willing to lie to yourself day in and day out for these stupid ranks of platinum, diamond, emerald, ruby, topaz, wondrous, superstar. Like, what? Doesn't that just sound dumb? Like, I feel like at a certain point, it's like, if you're like a rank of like promoter, I think that's fine. But the next rank was like superstar director promoter. I'd be like, I don't want that rank. I don't want to say that. That sounds so embarrassing. Like, a lot of these ranks, the higher you are, the more embarrassing they kind of are to say. Like, one of the ranks of paparazzi is a jet setter. Why? That's not a rank. And that's like one of the highest ranks too. Like, that's just embarrassing. I would honestly just say I am a representative for this company, or I am, you know, like I said, like promoter isn't horrible. I don't hate that. But yeah, to say I'm a superstar jet setter Ruby, that's embarrassing. Alright, you guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!